All right, guys. So Bitcoin's finally retesting the downtrend level resistance, and hopefully it acts as support. Right now, it's like on the lower time frames, it's already broken the resistance, and we're just waiting for the support bounce for a potential like long position entry. I'll keep you up to date as well with the Ethereum trade. Unfortunately, I actually missed the opportunity to enter the actual trade that I was really excited to jump into, but as it happened while I was asleep, so oh well. There's gonna be a million opportunities out there, so I'm not gonna FOMO and enter late. So I'm just gonna wait until the new formation gets created for Ethereum, and then I'll enter off a new one. But this Bitcoin opportunity that's coming up is gonna be great, so I'm gonna be entering off of that for sure. But yeah, let's dive into the community profits really quick, and then I'll show you what I see in my chart, and then we'll go from there. So we got Faint, 234% gain with 75x leverage. Vixer, 11% gain with 7x leverage. 278% gain from Jeremy with 50x leverage. Chris LC, 229% gain with 100x leverage. And then again, for 413% gain with 100x leverage. And then 229% gain with 100x leverage off the Ethereum call. Awesome job, man. And then there's me, 8.7% gain with 2x leverage. You guys are like, ooh, conservative, puh, safe, puh. None of that crap, right? Okay. And then ZTG, 10% gain with 7x leverage. But yeah, let's dive into it. I'll show you guys what I see on my side, what I'm preparing for. And yeah, let's dive into it. All right, so let's go to the DXY really quick. So after the whole Fed emergency, we've just been seeing, despite the bullish breakout of this formation, we've been seeing like negative price action for the DXY. We retested it twice, and then I mentioned in yesterday's video and a few videos before that if we got below 111 and we see it act as resistance like we do right here and here, that we're most likely to go down to the next level of support, which is 110. So that's where we are right now, and we're basically, you're going to see whether or not we get a support bounce off of this level like we did over here, and we have historically in the past as well. So yeah, we might see a support bounce here. We might not. It might just go right through it because the amount of exhaustion that the DXY must be under right now. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. So you got to prepare for potential bearish activity in the charts, because if we do see a support bounce here, it will reflect negatively on Bitcoin and all stocks in general, to be honest. All right, so we got that to look out for, potential bullish formation if it ends up forming, because right now we're on the 15-minute chart for the DXY. So if we start seeing a bullish formation being formed and it breaks, then you can expect bearish activity in the inverse correlation with Bitcoin. So that's the DXY. Let's go over to Bitcoin on the weekly first. So yeah, this is the downtrend level resistance that we keep constantly talking about on this channel. And Bitcoin's finally retesting it right now. If we end up breaking this to the upside, basically our first level of resistance that we're going to look out for is 21,860. And then if we end up breaking above this, we would actually have a downtrending double bottom formation right here that can give us momentum to go to this level right here, 27,000. But we also have this double bottom right here, this larger double bottom that this could come into play as well. So it's basically a smaller double bottom formation that could give us enough momentum to break above this neckline right here. This is the technical target. So if it comes down from the seller's exhaustion, so buyer's exhaustion, and people start selling and taking profits, and come down and retest this and access support, we might see us come back up and retest this level of resistance right here. However, I do not see us breaking this downtrend level of resistance anytime soon. As amazing as it would be, but this is going to be extremely strong downtrend level of resistance right here. So just keep that in mind. Don't get too cocky with your trade. If you're in a long position, just be careful around this area, because this would be a great time to see, start seeing a really strong sell pressure. It'll be our third test of this downtrend level resistance, and it would confirm this this falling wedge formation. But yeah, that's what I'm preparing for in terms of long-term price action. They could take up to like a month for it to actually play out. But if we look at the lower time frames, we can see that we actually have the breakout in the lower time frames. But this is, like, take this with a grain of salt in comparison to what we just saw on the weekly chart. At least I'll be taking action on the daily chart, and based on how the daily candles close, because you can see based on the trend line, it's based off of older time frames. So you can see that we can have price action get out, like we did right here, and come right back down. So anything that you're seeing in the lower time frames, take it with a grain of salt. Okay. The daily chart, yeah, you can take action on that, but I wouldn't take action on anything like the 15-minute or the hourly chart based on this breakout right now. But this is a great sign. Seeing it in the lower time frames, it gives you an early heads up, so you can dissect it on the lower time frames and see like how maybe we might see a bullish formation, like an ascending triangle or a pennant or bull flag. Who knows how it's going to get formed? But if we see a formation that's bullish and we end up seeing it break to the upside, that could give us an early confirmation that we're going to start seeing it play off in the weekly and the daily chart. But yeah, that's pretty much everything for Bitcoin. I'm actually pretty pumped. I'm in an existing long position right now from down at this breakout right here. So I'm in early, and I'm gonna add to my position like quite a bit. Like I'm probably gonna add like $40,000 into the trade if we see a support bounce right here. All right. And of course, I'll let you guys know in the Discord what I decide to enter. Yeah, so we spoke about Ethereum, I believe, but let's just go over it again really quick. So I'm going to pull up my other chart. This is XRP, by the way. Not trying to sidetrack, but this is XRP. We just broke out of this downtrend level resistance, and it could be a good time to actually enter a long position while looking out for, this area of resistance right here, and we got a little bit of resistance here and a little bit of resistance here. So in terms of prices, we got 49.26, and we got 0.51, and lastly 0.53. So we start seeing any bearish formations along the way up, be a good time to start closing some of your trade. But I'll probably be entering this as soon as I'm done talking to you guys. But yeah, that's looking good right now. And if you look at the lower time frames, it looks like it's actually starting to retest a strong area of interest. So if we end up seeing the support bounce off this little red line right here at 47.51, we can see all the consolidation here. It's going to act as a strong level of support. So if we start seeing support bounce here, that'll be a good time for me to enter. All right, so that's XRP. And lastly, I don't remember if I spoke to you guys about Ethereum, but basically we're at our first area that we wanted to take profits at. And unfortunately I wasn't able to enter this. We saw we broke to the upside, got a little confirmation bounce, came up, now we're consolidating. The next area of interest, if you are still in this long position, is at 1384. We're almost caught in a strong valley, so if we end up seeing price action go a little bit further up, it'll be a really quick pump to this area, and we might see a reversal formation here. But this breakout has the potential of leading Ethereum all the way up to 1450. So just take that into mind. So try not to, if you're in a long position, not financial advice, but I would only be closing a portion of it around here and making sure that your stop loss is in the location where you at least either break even mathematically after taking some profits, or having the stop loss itself at break even so you secured your gains. But yeah, we went over Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. I think that's it for now. But basically, yeah, just keep your eye out on the DXY and how it can influence your trades, especially since we're at a important level of support for it. It could start pushing bearish activity after all these breakouts that we just had. So hopefully we just start seeing sideways trading, and then we still keep this momentum for Ethereum. Sideways trading with the DXY, I mean. All right, guys, that's everything I got for you. If you have any questions about this, you can reach out to me in the Discord, and have yourself an amazing day. Thank you.